of the Masking Tape Treasures. First and foremost, I'd like you to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Today we're going to be making a rat, okay? A dirty, filthy rat. All right? But first, you're going to need a few materials. You're going to need paintbrushes, acrylic paint, and masking tape, 1.88 or any tape that you have. And you're going to need a paper plate. And you're going to need to pay attention. All right, let's get started. You're going to tear a piece of tape, sticky side out, and we're going to ball it up. We're going to form it like a little head. Okay? Just like this. Then we're going to get another one. I can't stand rats. But with me not standing them, it makes me more adapted to creating them. If that makes sense to you. Yeah, I can create them, but I do not like them. Here we go. Sort of like this. Make his head kind of pointed. Sort of like this. Don't worry about the way you see little holes and stuff in it because the skin's going to cover it. Push his head down. Because their heads are slender, a little slender like, so they can get in little holes and stuff. So we want to shape his nose. 3-finger rule. Just pull and stretch it, and just keep it stretched out like this. See how? There we go. Like this. Now we're going to do the body. Tear a sizable amount of tape, or just tear a medium-sized piece, and we just join them together. Don't ball it up too tight, but just ball it up just enough so all of it can stick to each other. Then put your piece here. Okay? Now, remember, rats, their back is humped over, like humped over some. So we need to put a little more tape up here. Okay? See, I look at subtle parts of the animal's anatomy, and I enhance those. And that's what make it, make it more realistic like. See? You want to just push it in. See, you notice I'm still using the 3 fingers. I always use the 3-finger rule. Now you can make your rat standing up. In that case, you'll have to bend his head like this. More like this. Okay? In this case, I'm just going to make him like crawling like. So right there. Now, make sure back here, the rump is a little bigger, a little higher. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Like so. Want to make the rump a little higher than the rest of the body. So, sort of like this. All right. Remember where the top of his head is now. Now, see? Then we're going to go with the tail, the long tail. I don't know why I decided to make this. Well, I know why I decided to make it. I was going to make something else, but my wife told me, why don't you make a rat? Why don't you make a rat? And I said, I don't like rats, but still make one. Maybe somebody out there likes them. So here's the tail. Twist like this. But, you know, it's crazy to me, but I didn't want to make the rat. But I had to make it. Yeah. Some of the stuff that I make, I ask my wife what she want to see or what she want to make. There you go. Rats have a long tail. Remember that. Now let's put the little legs on. Now rats, their back legs are longer than their front. So we want to make the back longer. Twist. Bend it a little right here. Like that. See? See where it's bent? This little hook at the bottom. So bend it a little right there. Now, we're going to go to the other side. Three-finger rule. This ball. And twist. See that? Bend it out like that, like so. Then we're going to put the other leg on here. See that? Now, we want to get the little front legs on. The front legs are smaller because they spend a lot of times up on their hind legs. You know, when they eating, they use their front paws to hold on to stuff and eat. You know. Okay. We're going to put the front leg on like this. See that? So, just put it on there. See, there we go. Now, we're going to get the other leg. Something like this. There we go. Now we got the front legs. You see the front legs and the rear. So now we got to work on the ears. Rats have like semi-circular ears, but they have like a little rectangular ear, so we're going to make a little rectangular ear. 3-finger rule. The 3 fingers is to keep you from really pressing in real hard. Here we go. See that? That's the little ear. We're gonna make another one. Just fold it over. Fold it over. Then when you get it folded over real good, start tapering it off the top and just mold it into the ear you want. You can make your ears any way you want to make them. You can make them big round ears or small pointed ears. It don't make a difference because it's your art. Now we need to put a little nose on them. Put a little ball, a little small ball, like piece of tape like this. And just ball, just use your 3 fingers and just go in a circle. Go in a circle. Just keep turning it around until you get a ball like this. We'll put that right on the tip of his nose. Like that. And there he is. I don't like these ears. They too tall. So I'm gonna go in a little bit with them. Just a little bit. Like so. There you go. You filthy rat, you. Shoot. All right. I didn't want to knock that down again, but story time. This story time is called The Cat's on the Table. Long time ago, I had a cat, okay? But I made a song about it. This is how much of an impact this cat put on me. This song's called The Cat's on the Table. The cat's on the table again. Somebody put your hands up if you think you'll ever see him again. The cat's on the table again. I think I killed a stupid cat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Early in the morning, 6:00, and walking to the kitchen, he was chilling on my floor, and 20 seconds later, he was eating my Fruit Loops. Bust him in the head with my combat boots. Thought he was a goner, but I don't ever wanna. Animal activist to camp up on my lawn. Douse it with some liquid, or you can call it water. What was I could do to Oofy Cat without an order? Yeah, that was a rap song I did a long time ago. It was called The Cat's on the Table. Y'all probably haven't heard it because I really didn't put it out that much, but it was like a comical song. But this story is about this cat named Frisky. Frisky. He was a calico cat, a calico cat with different colors on him, just different colors. But he was a little bitty kitten. My daughter found him in the alleyway. This was in Chicago. She found him, and she brought him to the back porch, And I said, "What's this you got?" She said, I found him in the alley. And I said, "What are you doing out in the alley?" I think she was 5 or 6 years old. And she said, oh, this was my oldest daughter. She said, "Can I keep him, Daddy? Can I keep him?" I said, no. Because I didn't like cats, She said, "Please, can I keep him? Please, I'll take care of him," and everything like that. And, so I said, "All right, but you're going to take care of him, okay?" She said, "Okay." Yay, yay, yay. She ran in the house with the cat. So, needless to say, I end up taking care of the cat. Okay? I end up being the sole carer for the cat. So I went and bought food for him and everything like that, got a little bowl and got a litter box. But he started using the litter box, which was fine and stuff like that. So later on, he got a little bigger, just a little bigger, about like this. So he was still a kitten. So the cat started getting out. He started getting out the house. He got out the house a couple of times. And I told everybody, I said, look, let's keep this cat in the house. You got to close this back door, okay, so he won't get out. But needless to say, he was already damaged already from being out that little time. So one night we was laying in bed and I start just itching a little bit. Just a little bit. The next night, I was laying in bed, and see, this talking about this is making me feel itchy and stuff. So my legs start itching. I said, "What is this? Something's," and I would pull the cover back and look, and I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. So one day I was sitting at the kitchen table, sitting there, and I looked down at my leg. I had shorts on, and I looked at my leg, and I could see a little tiny black dot on there. So I brushed it off. And then a little bump started forming right where the black dot was. So then I said, hey, wait a minute. I think we got fleas in here or something. So I did like the normal person would do. I went out and bought some flea spray. And I sprayed the whole kitchen and sprayed the bedroom. And then we went to bed that night and everything was normal, which I thought. The next day, though, once again, I'm in the bed and I start kicking my legs and stuff to make stuff not land on my legs and stuff like that. And then I said, man, this is not good right here. So I was like, how did these things get in there? Now, needless to say, the carpet, we had carpeting in the whole dining area and in the front room. So they had started nesting in the carpet, you know. So you couldn't even walk through there hardly without having some black dot jump on your legs and stuff. So after that, I got more spray. So I sprayed the carpet down with spray. Man, they sucked that spray up. That spray didn't even affect them. So I said, man, what is going on here? What this? So I went and I got a book. I went to the library. I got a book on it. And got more spray. And sprayed the carpet again and everything like that. Sprayed all over. I was getting ready to spray me. But I noticed that when I put Vaseline all on my legs and on my arms and stuff, they wouldn't really bite me. So before we went to bed, we put Vaseline on our legs and stuff like that, you know, and just had to lay like that. But it was hot outside, you know, so who wants to put Vaseline on themselves? So the next day, I looked at this cat and I looked at the book first, and the book told me, find your problem and eliminate it. So I said, what do they mean by that? Then I noticed what they meant. They mean get rid of the cat. The cat was the thing that was bringing them in from the outside. And they was attracted to the cat. And when they couldn't get to the cat, they got us, you know. So I went to my daughter. I said, "What? Uh, have anything been like biting you or something like that?" And she showed me her legs. And when I saw those red dots on her legs, that was it. That was it. He had to go. So I told my daughter, I said, uh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this cat. And she was sad about it. So I tried to keep him. I got some flea powder and sprinkle it on him and stuff like that. And then when I tried to give him a bath, he would run away. He'd run away in the house somewhere, get up under the couch and stuff. And I couldn't catch him, you know. But was able to put flea powder on him. So the next day, it was my daughter, her legs were bit up and her arms were bit up. And that's when I waited until she went to school. And I took the cat away from the house and just dumped him off. Actually, I dumped him off by some apartments, so maybe somebody would pick him up or something like that. But I don't know. But when I dumped him off, he ran. He ran. When I took him out the car and put him on the ground, he took off. So I went back home. Oh my goodness. They got us that night. And my daughter came to me. She said, she asked me about the cat. She asked me about the cat. So I had to lie to her. I had to lie. I said, well, Frisky came to me this morning and told me he had his little stuff packed. He had everything packed. This is what I told my daughter. I said he had everything packed. Said he was moving back to his parents' house. He was, because you know he was a little kitten when he was lost. He moving back to his parents' house. So he told me he loved you and he told me to tell you bye-bye. And she said, oh, he didn't even take his little clothes with him. And she had some little doll clothes. She used to put clothes on them and stuff. And I said, oh, man. I said, and I felt bad. I felt real sad. Real sad. But we had to get my house in order, you know. So that night, they really went crazy on us. They were bite to the point we couldn't go to sleep. So the next day, I got up. I did everything that they said in the book. They told me to eliminate my problem. I got rid of the problem. Okay? But the problem was still there. Those fleas were eating us alive. So then I got a shampooer. I got a shampooer and I put the flea killer inside the shampooer. And then I went and shampooed the whole carpet and stuff like that. Then I took the spray and I just got a couple of cans of fogger and I sprayed the whole carpet down after I vacuumed it. And I discarded the water away from the house and vacuumed everything again and put the spray down there on the floor and sprayed all around the baseboards, around the baseboards, you know, sprayed all of that. And then I set the foggers off because I was claiming war on them. It was wartime. So I put those foggers down. I got like about 10 foggers. So we had to go to my sister's house. We went to my sister's house and stayed all day. When we came home, we walked inside. No fleas nowhere. Nowhere. So I took the vacuum cleaner and I vacuumed the carpet again after, we came back. And then I got the empty cans of the fogger and took those out and threw them in the trash. And then I threw the bag from the vacuum cleaner into the trash outside. So Then we got in the bed, and man, we slept good. Matter of fact, we slept from that night from like 10 or 11 o'clock at night until like 10, 11 o'clock the next day. Because that's how bad they kept us woke. And man, that's terrible. Terrible. So I advise y'all, if you get a cat fleas ain't nothing nice. They will attack you. And they will probably run you out your house. They will run you out of there. Cat fleas ain't no joke. You got dog fleas and cat fleas. Most of the time, dog fleas and cat fleas will get on any animal, but mostly they're attracted to cats. And dogs, they're attracted to dogs. You know, if they're a dog flea, they're attracted to dogs. But man, they almost ran me out the house. Almost made me look for another place, you know, because that's how relentless they were on you. And they are relentless. They never give up. And if you hit them, they don't smash like regular bugs. And even if you grab them and squeeze, when you open your hand up there, say bang, they just jump right on out of there. I don't know what kind of shell or armor or exoskeleton they got, but you can't crush them. It's terrible. All right, we're gonna go back to our rat. You dirty rat. You dirty rat. Now we're gonna we're gonna put a piece up on the top of them and then go over. We're gonna make it as smooth as possible. Smooth as possible. Take another one. Tear it like this. Then put that on the back part. Y'all won't see me make another one of these. Cause you see, that's how smooth you should have it. Okay? So just smooth it on there as smooth as you can get it. Gonna go around the belly. We're going around the belly of the beast. The belly of the beast. See that? Right on the stomach. We're just gonna go around the body and go around the tail too. So just go around the base of the tail, like right here. Right around the base. Go up under the bottom. Like so. All right, let's get those legs now. You want to get the legs? We want to tear small pieces for the legs. Just a piece like this. We want a piece to go around the whole circumference of the leg. Right here. Just like that. Then we'll go around the thigh. Go right around the thigh. See that? Straight around the thigh. Then we want to go around the other one. Now rats can be several different colors. Most of the ones I've seen were brown or black. There's the black rat. There's the brown rat. And you have lab rats that are white with pink eyes. So you can make your choice. You're still a rat. Still a rat. And I don't like it. Oh, now we're going to go around the head. gonna go right around the head. And smooth it on there. Just make it as smooth as possible. Okay? Make it as smooth as possible. Make it as smooth as possible. We're going to just smooth it on there. See that? Get that ear over. Now, we're going to put some more on the head. Then we're going to get to the painting. I've made many rats, but they were getting killed. Okay. Yeah, I made a rat with my weasel. I used to make the rat with the weasel. You know that ain't how that's gonna end. I made an owl with the rat. And a cat with a rat. They're at the bottom of the food chain. But they are something else. They're hard to kill. And mice are even harder to kill. Well, to catch, you know. I had a mouse in the house. And I tried everything to trap him. This little joker was smart, so smart. He was so smart that he would pop the trap and then eat the bait off of there. Just eat the bait. I had something for him. I was thinking about getting a cat too. I'm like, man, I should just give up and get a cat. Maybe the cat can catch him. But no, I didn't have to do that. I didn't want to have, I would have had to have a mouth to feed and everything. Had to feed him and everything. So I had bought one of those electric mouse things that catch mice. It was electric. And it went by batteries, surprisingly. Went by batteries. So I was kind of skeptical of it. I said, man, this is not going to be enough volts in there, you know. A regular C battery. What is that going to do? But trust me, it worked wonders. When they stepped inside of there, it said and electrocuted them. No more. Then you just take the top, dump them in the garbage, then set it again, sit it back down. Yes. So that eliminated my mouse problem. And it was more mice in here that I knew. Because I thought it was just one, but it was 3. So remember that. They run in threes. They run in threes. So it'll be 3 of them. And you'll think it's the same mouse, but it's not. All right. Now let's start painting. We got a rat. Got a rat. Now let's do some, what color we're going to paint them. We're going to take some black. We're going to try to make a grayish. A dark gray. Classic rat. All right, we're going to put some black in there and get our white. Now, to make it the gray, the darker gray, you just want to just be mindful of how much you put. If you want to just make it a little gray, just put a dot in there. Then we want to mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. And it should give you a nice gray. Nice gray. Like, sort of like this. Nice gray color. If you want it lighter, add more white paint. Just add more white if you want it dark, lighter. But this is the color I want. So now we're going to paint him. Going to go straight across. And notice I'm not going all over the tail because the tail is going to be a different color. The tail should be kind of pinkish. And inside the ears should be a little pink. Okay? So that's except, unless you're making a lab rat. If you want to make a rat or a mouse, just do it white. We're just going to go over his body with that, with our gray. Notice I'm not doing the stomach yet because I'm going to do the stomach like a white color. Soft white underbelly. Soft white underbelly. All right. We're going to I wish I could make this faster. That's why I usually don't, I don't want to fast speed the film up because I want y'all to see everything that I do. Like make it go. I don't want to do that. But I thought about it. But it don't take too much time to do it. And I do it kind of quick, a little quicker if I shut my mouth. But I do it a little quick. But that's neither here nor there. But I started to speed everything up and then let you see the finished product. But some people are out here watching the video that are really making stuff when I make it. So I don't want to leave them out. So we're still gonna just go with the flow. Yep. If you are making your an item with me, along with me, I appreciate you. I really do. And don't worry about me running out of things to make. I'll never run out. Not in this lifetime. Because I see too much stuff doing, sometimes I may be driving and see something. So I won't run out of stuff to make. And I won't run out of stories to tell. I'll run out of stories before I run out of stuff to make. Put it that way. But every day, a new story would come to me. Whether it be old or new. All right. Now we're going to go over the top. Just want to go over the top part of this little rat's head. You see I'm holding him by his tail so I can better paint it. It's not that I don't want to get it on my hands, but it's to so I can really get them painted right. You know, I don't mind getting paint on my hands. I'm gonna paint right up all the way to the nose. The nose is going to be black. So we're just going to put a little more. See, there he is. See, soft white underbelly. The belly's going to be white. Make sure you get inside those legs real good. All right. Now we're going to do his nose black. I'm going to put a dab of black down there. And we're going to use the same brush. Use the same brush. Don't waste brushes. Just want to go over his little nose. The nose that get caught in the trap. There you go. Now we're going to go with the belly. Now you're going to need another brush. Another brush for this to create the. So we're going to put our white in there. And we're going to get another brush. Going to just paint right in the center. Don't worry if you get some of the black mixed in there. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. So you just want to get a little white. If you get a little white in there, it's going to be like a little gray. A little black mixed in. It's just going to be a light gray. See? Now we want to get the tail and inside of the ears, okay? So with that, you already put your white there. You want to get a little bit red and just put a dab of red in there. Just a dot. Dot. Just like that. And mix it up. And it's going to make a nice pink color. Make a nice pink color. Then just go into the ear with it. Be careful not to go all outside of the ear. Go like that. See that? All right. Just want to go inside of the ear. See? Now, let's get this tail. Now I got to get my hands dirty now. I'm going to go down the tail with the color. Just like this. Just want to smooth a little. Just smooth the paint on there. There's nothing to it. Just smooth the paint on. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. just get a little paint inside of there. And it looks sunshiny, doesn't it? It looks very, very refreshing and cool. There we go. Now, you can keep the tail straight or curve the tail a little, maybe, to make it look realistic a little. Curve it a little. All right, we're gonna sit them down here, and then we want to get a little white, dot of white. We want to take the back of one of our brushes so we can get a little eye on there. Little eye. Let me see something. Little eye. I don't want to make the eye too big. Just want to make it small, like this. I'm going to get a little white. A little white. Like this. And, hold on. A little white. We just want to dot it right on there. Just want to be careful. Just want to dot on there like so. Can y'all see that? Then we want to get another look at that other eye and then dot right on the side. Like that. Like so. Then we want to get some black. We should have black on your plate already. So rinse the end of your brush off. Or wipe it off. You want to put some black in there. And pick them up kind of delicate so you won't smear the paint. Oh, there you go. And then we want to do the other eye. Just be gentle with it. Sometimes the paint won't stick in there. There we go. See? Wait. Okay. Just get a little more. Like that. So there's your rat. Ratas. Hold on a second. We're gonna get him on a plate so y'all can get a good view of him. Here he is. Ratas. There he is. All right, y'all. Thanks for viewing my masking tape treasures. This is my 74th video I've made. So I'm on my way to 100, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And ring that bell so you'll know when my next video is coming up. Okay? And share. It's very important that you share so that everybody else can get a chance to view my channel. Maybe some people are surfing the internet and looking at YouTube and stuff and just didn't happen to look at my video. So if you share it, then they can get the idea. basically. All right. All right, y'all. Peace. Adios. And salamat.